It is time for another YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games today. We are back in Cities Skylines 2 in my Florida-themed city, the city of Troy. And today we're going to continue to work on our oceanfront district. This is our waterfront town, and we're going to be looking at a lot of the different content creator pack assets. So I'm very excited. I hope you guys are as well. Let's jump into the game and start playing. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I actually had to restart my computer. I wasn't expecting that. But I am here now and looking forward to playing with all these new assets. So the game recently had an update, and I've let the game simulation run a little bit after the update, and you can probably see I made a little bit of changes since the last stream. I changed some of these piers a little bit. But we're going to take a little look at that. But it looks like the simulation has kind of calmed down a little bit for me after the update. I experienced the same things that everybody else has been experiencing. So I had a little bit of a death wave. I had a bunch of people move out of the city. I had a bunch of homeless people leave, which is great. They fixed some of the homeless bugs in the game. So, but I think things have calmed down a little bit, and I've added a little bit of housing to bring in some more population back into the city. Hello to V5 in chat. How's it going? What is up? Oh my goodness, I'm looking at my monitor. I'm a little bit sweaty. It's been a little bit hot today. Let me just wipe some of my sweat off so I'm not so shiny. How are you doing, V5? Yeah, I'm in Arizona, and today I would say was like the first hot day of the year. Summer is starting early here in Arizona, so yeah, I was a little bit sweaty. Okay, yeah. So new update came out, new content creator packs. Actually, there was 3 content creator packs, and I got them all for free because they were part of the Ultimate Edition, and I bought the Ultimate Edition when the game first came out, which was fantastic. So yeah, I got all the content creator packs. So yeah, so I'm playing with everything, which is exciting. V5 says, nice to see you playing city games again. It's still below freezing here. We had a blizzard last week. Oh, wow. Well, send me some of your cool weather because it was too hot for me today. Okay, so I am loving this little district that we're building here. Just as a quick recap, so this is my town here. I'm playing on this is one of the base game maps, and this is where we started. These are the starting squares here, and we've kind of expanded out. And my goal is to build all along the water here and here. So we're just kind of building over here, and my intention is that the bulk of the city is going to be towards the ocean here. That as you go inland, you get into smaller suburbs and stuff. But I think historically, it makes sense that the main bulk of the city is out here. And what I'm trying to do is build up a more historical district out here. I'm imagining that a lot of this development happened in like the 50s and 60s. And so that's how I'm trying to build it out. And I built these little docks here. And I've been playing around, since the last stream, I played around with these a little bit. Look at these large warehouses that you can plop down. These 2 warehouses are part of other assets. And I've just taken these parts of those assets and put them on here. But I think they look really cool. They don't like function or anything, but they're just they cost me money, but they don't actually do anything. Yeah, they do cost me money. Oh my goodness. But yeah, they're sub buildings for other things. I think this is part of the cargo train station, and I think this is part of something else. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just using them just because they look cool. Like I imagine, like these are like the old style waterfront piers where the boats would just pull up on the side of the pier. You would offload the boat and put the merchandise into warehouses that are on the piers. The same thing here. The boats would pull in, put the merchandise into these warehouses. And that's how I'm kind of building up this whole area. Is it's kind of this older style port structure. And I know some of you are probably going to suggest put in the cargo port. Why don't we put in the cargo port or the cargo train station and all that stuff? That's a little bit too modern. I'm not going that modern yet. We're going to modernize all of this later, but I'm still like thinking, I'm building this as if it was in the 50s and 60s. So we have like these older style piers and warehouses and nothing too technical or fancy or modern. Liam's in chat. Hey, Liam, how's it going? Why did it give me the notification 8 minutes later? Is YouTube up to its tricks again? Liam says, 65 degrees Fahrenheit here in Virginia. Spring has arrived. Virginia? What are you doing in Virginia? V5 says they had rail cargo stuff from the 1850s. Yeah, yeah. V5 is correct again. Yeah, they did have rail cargo stuff there, but I'm talking about the rail cargo in the game. If we go to the cargo, what's the cargo station in the game? I don't even think I have it unlocked. Cargo train terminal. It's like, it's very modern looking, is my point. I'm not going to put in like a very modern looking train depot out in here. But I want to show you guys this, actually. I kind of expanded from the last stream. We have put some commercial buildings along here, and I went through all of the buildings, the commercial buildings in the Southwest Content Creator Pack, and I kind of spread them all out along this road, and I gotta say, they are beautiful. I love these assets. I mean, you don't have to detail them up or anything. They just look so good. And so I have this whole street here of just these like beautiful commercial assets. I love them all. And I just, this Southwest pack, I mean, it's so American. This is something that we've needed in the game for a while. It's just these American suburban commercial assets. Why are so many things floating? Like, why is this floating? That's kind of a bug. Yeah, but they all just look great. They're like all like drive-through restaurants and little stores and shops. But this is like a school or something, right? Oh, this is the post office. Oh, and I love this one. Oh, this is from the Northeast pack. It's a little bit more inner city commercial looking stuff. So those are cool. And then we got some more restaurants. Yeah, all of these signs are floating. I don't know what that is all about. Why are the signs floating? No idea. Well, I'll come back and deal with that later. You know what? Let's just get into the content creator pack stuff because I can't wait. The new assets that have come out are so good. They're just all beautiful. I'm so excited for them. B5 says the floating signs are really odd. Yeah, I've never seen that before, so I don't know where those came from. Okay, content creator pack. So I think the easiest way to do this is we'll pull them up and find it. And find it, you can just filter by the individual packs. So it's called Leisure Venues is the one that I want to focus on. And there's a couple of buildings in here. I haven't looked at all of these, but there's a couple in here that I know that I want. One of them is the Forum of Arts. I want to stick this in right here. And so I'm going to actually repurpose this pier into like a cargo or not into a passenger boat dock thing. So passengers can come up here. So I want this to be like, maybe this was like an older warehouse. Look at that. Doesn't this look like a cool, like old style warehouse building? So we got an older warehouse, and then they like repurposed this into a little bit more of a touristy kind of area here. So we got this, and this functions as, what does this function as? The Forum of Arts. Originally a covered market built in the 1860s, the structure has been transformed into a dynamic cultural center hosting a wide array of diverse exhibitions. Step inside and experience a hub of recreation and creativity where visitors can immerse themselves in art, culture, and community events. Tourist attractiveness, entertainment attractiveness, well-being, and what is this? Plus 25 what? What is this? I don't know what this means. Plus 25 something. Oh my gosh. Steven's Mind is in chat. How's it going? Liam says the 60s were out there so we can pretend they were developed new floating signage back then. Okay, next to this, I want to put in another one that I saw. This is like a bar. It's called the Dockyard Lounge Park. And it can fit in just perfectly, like right here. What? Invalid shape? We'll use a little anarchy. And so, yeah, so this is just like a little cool little bar here for the waterfront. It's called the Dockyard, which is so perfect for what we're building today. And it's got little tables and benches in here. And I think this is like a ooh, yeah, it's like a screen that turns on and you can play sports and stuff. Yeah, so this gives you plus 25 outdoor recreation. Oof, it costs money though. Oh my goodness, are all these things going to cost me money that I'm putting in here? No, this doesn't cost me any money. But this definitely does. This is, I guess this is like a park. How is this a park? This looks like a business to me. But I guess the game's treating it like a park. Okay. All right, so those are, I mean, how beautiful are these assets? I mean, they're just so gorgeous, and they just fit in so well right there. Okay, so I have this open space here. And we also have a hotel. This is a hotel I put in here. Isn't this hotel look so cool? Right now, there's no company in it because I don't think there's enough draw for hotels. Not enough reason for people to stay here. So let's put in some more tourist attractions for these people. Maybe they'll come and stay at my hotel then. So I'm thinking I'd really like a cinema down here as well. I think that makes a lot of sense. And there's this. I think this is a cinema. I'm not entirely sure. Let's put this down here and see how this looks. Or should I face it this way? No, let's face it this way. Now this ground is very sloped, so I hope this works. Yeah, so this is a movie theater, and it's got this like really old-timey vibe to it. Look at this. Enjoy the Chirp Festival, unlimited pass at $14. Nice. Yeah, look at it. You got these like little posters. Yeah, it's just an old styled cinema. I'm so happy, and I think it just goes so perfect on the waterfront here next to this kind of touristy pier. Wouldn't this be like a cool place to go hang out and, you know, spend a Saturday evening at? I think so. Let's throw in something else. There was like a waterfront museum or something. I swear there was like an aquarium or something. Oh, here. Deep Blue Oceanarium. So this has got to be like an aquarium or something. And it kind of fits in really well, like right here. Let's plop this down. Look at that building. Holy cow. Let's, Why does the time of day look weird? It says it's noon, but it doesn't feel like it's noon. Does this look like it's noon to you? The sun's like on the other side of these buildings. That's all right. We'll leave it at noon. Steven says, how are you? I'm doing good, man. Playing games, having fun. The graphics are really good. Yeah, actually, you know, I'm still... The graphics is the one thing I'm still not sold about on Cities Skylines 2. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. I mean, yeah, I mean, in general, the graphics are pretty good. But if you go on my Discord and you look at my screen, go back like months and months and months. If you go back and look at my old screenshots that I used to post from my Cities Skylines 1 streams, those screenshots, like, are gorgeous. I mean, I don't want to float my own boat or anything, but, like, I think I did some pretty good stuff in Cities Skylines 1. And I have never yet been able to duplicate screenshots at that level where the graphics just don't look as good, in my opinion, as Cities Skylines 1 graphics. And I'll show you why. Let's come over here to my farming area. So this is my farming area. I built like custom orchards over here because this is supposed to be a Florida themed map. And I feel like Florida has a lot of citrus orchards. So I made all these like custom citrus orchards. But if I like zoom in, you can see like you have really good graphics close up, but you see this line right here? Like this is as far as it goes before the graphics start to degrade. This line right here, that is not very far. So like right here, already it looks like a big mush. These trees, just like a big mush of trees. So in Cities Skylines 1, you could have, I mean, I played with a lot of mods and stuff to help with my graphics and things, but I mean, you could have graphics all the way out to here, way out to the future, into the far distance. So it makes it look like mush to me, in my opinion. V5 says, remember the World of Tomorrow videos from the 60s and 70s where we were all going to have nuclear-powered flying cars and robotic maids and live inside domes? Leaves us like the Jetsons. V5 says, you can't even see one movie for $14. Yeah. Isn't it crazy how much movies cost? I do not go to movies anymore. I don't know about you guys. I went to see so I stopped going to see movies when the pandemic hit because obviously the pandemic, everything was like crazy, right? You didn't want to go out. But the first time I went to the movies after the pandemic was to go see Wicked. I went and saw Wicked in the movie theater because I thought that's a movie you want to go see in the movie theater. It was such a horrible experience. Oh my goodness. It was so loud. And that movie, they're like, every song, they're like belting out. These singers are like screaming at the top of their lungs, these songs. And the speakers were like turned all the way up. And so I'm sitting in my chair and the Wicked Witch of the West or whatever is like saying, don't keep me down or whatever she sings. And I'm sitting in my chair just like shaking it so loud. I'm like, oh my goodness. It was horrible. I've just gotten so used to watching movies at home where I can control the sound, and if I need to take a bathroom break, I can go take a bathroom break. And then on top of it, what V5 is saying is it's expensive. Yeah, those movie tickets were so expensive. And I went to see it in like the middle of the day or something when I thought it was going to be cheaper. Oh no, it was still expensive. It's crazy. I don't think I'm ever going to go see a movie ever again. It was my really bad movie experience. V5 says, is this an old area that was a commercial port, but now it's being redeveloped for tourism? Yeah, I mean, these are probably more like redevelopment projects. Like this, obviously the Forum of the Arts was like redeveloped from an old warehouse. So yeah, maybe this area, we put in a little bit of investment money to make it a little bit more touristy. Liam says, I haven't gone to the movie theater since Avatar came out in 2022. Oh, I didn't even, is that the second Avatar movie? I didn't even see that. I should put that on my list of movies to go see. Avatar 2. I saw Avatar 1, like back in the day, but I didn't see Avatar 2. You know what movie I have been watching is I've started watching the DC superhero movies. And because I didn't watch any of them. I don't know. It just slipped. They slipped my radar. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I haven't seen any of the DC. The Superman movies with who's the actor that plays the Superman movies? Henry Cavill. I think that's his name. Yeah, I didn't see any of his movies. And so I'm going back and watching them now. Oh my goodness. He is so good as Superman. I mean, if you compare it with like some of the other actors who played Superman, he is so good as Superman. It just blows my mind. Like, those Superman movies are so good. Holy cow. I really like them. And so I just started watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. Did you guys know this? It's 4 hours long. 4 hours. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe it. 4 hours long. V5 says, noon, the sun would be directly overhead. Yeah, I would think so. I don't know why the sun is, like, at an angle. Liam says, it looks like it's 8 p.m. outside. Steven says, Zach, does your other channel have memberships or a Patreon? Yeah, my other channel, you're probably talking about my business channel, Wolves in Finance. So I have my own website, wolvesinfinance.com, and you can go there and sign up for a membership. V5 says, I kind of stopped going to movies during COVID and just never started again. Yeah, that's kind of what I did too. Steven says, yeah, it's too expensive now. I spent like $60 for my wife and I with popcorn and 2 drinks. Liam says, I'm going to watch Wicked on my phone. I saw Wicked on Broadway, so I'd like to see how similar it is. Yeah, I was ragging on Wicked because it was just a bad movie experience for me. But I think they did a pretty good job with the movie. I would say they did a really good job. The one thing I didn't, I gotta criticize Wicked for this one thing. The male actor is too old. I don't know why they cast this actor. I mean, all the actors are kind of old. They're playing college kids. They're supposed to be playing college kids in the story. And I think the 2 girl actors, I think they can get away with it. But the guy actor, he's my age. He's my age. And he's playing a college kid. And I just did not buy it. I just did not buy it. They needed someone who was 20 years younger or something. That's my only thing. Steven says, Marvel is greater than DC. Disappointed in some of the DC movies. The one with Harley Quinn had some nudity. Oh, I didn't even see that. Do you not realize kids goes to see those? V5 says, oh, I don't think I've gotten to that movie. I did see the first, I watched the first Suicide Squad. I think there's 2 of them. You might be talking about the second one. But I watched the first one, and the actress who played Harley Quinn is in the movie, if you don't know, is Joker's girlfriend. She does such an incredible job. I was just so impressed. Like, I was going into that movie not expecting anything, but like, I was so impressed with this actress. I don't even know who she is. I don't think I've seen her in anything else, but like, she nailed this Harley Quinn character. And like, it's like really, I mean, it's one of those things as an actress. I mean, that's like a really hard role to pull off. I don't know how she pulled it off, but like, she nailed it. She is so good in that movie. Yeah. And the guy who played the Joker, so someone played the Joker too. It was really good. In fact, it's really funny. All the different actors who've played Joker in all the different movies, they're all so good. And that's another role that would be like an impossible role to play, is like the Joker. I mean, how hard would it be to play that role? Every single person who's played it has like done an incredible job. Like, I think all of those people should have won Oscars for all those Joker roles. Like Jack Nicholson did one, which was awesome. Heath Ledger did one, which was amazing. It just like everyone who's played Joker has just done such a good job. And that was another good example of it. B5 says, we need Zach to create a movie react channel called A Real Accountant Reviews Movies, like The Inside Job, Smartest Guy in the Room, Untouchables, where reviews the accounting in movies. I did do a video on that, on accountants in movies. I do have a video somewhere where I talked about accountants in movies, because I gotta say, movies generally do a really bad job of portraying accountants. They always like do the stereotype where the accountant's like the nerdy guy, the annoying guy. And even the Ben Affleck accountant movie where he's supposed to be like this, you know, really cool superhero kind of guy. Even in that movie, he's a nerd. He's a nerd. They could have done a really three-dimensional, cool, charismatic James Bond type accountant character, but no. They can't make an accountant be James Bond. They have to make him a nerd. It frustrates me a little bit. Steven's Mind said, Suicide Squad. Yeah, the first one is good. The second one is really bad. She's awesome in that role. Jared Leto. I'd love to play the Joker. Oh, is Jared Leto the guy who plays the Joker in Suicide Squad? Really? I didn't even realize that was Jared Leto. That, you know what? I can kind of see it now. Is that really Jared Leto? I mean, I did not even... What? Yeah, Jared Leto has been in like really good movies. He's a really good actor, by the way. He was in Fight Club, which is another one of my favorite movies. I don't know if you guys have watched Fight Club. That's such a good movie. Liam says, accountants are nerds, though. Didn't you see Revenge of the Nerds? V5 says, there was a Superman movie which centered on person collecting all the rounding errors on his account, which most junior accountants could catch before breakfast. Steven says, Morbius was good, too. That movie got bad reviews for nothing. Steven says, Fight Club is my #1 favorite movie of all time. Yeah, it's a really good movie. Okay, let's keep going here because I'm just chatting about movies too much. Okay, but I really like how this is developing. I think this is pretty cool. I think we should put one more cool building in here, though, which is there's like a nightclub building, I want to say. And if this is like the docks, you know, we definitely need like a cool nightclub. Yeah, Eclipse Nightlife. And I think that would go well like right here down this like little alley here. Look at this guy. So I'd like to take a look at these at night. Oh, you know what? We can do that because I have mods installed. Look at this guy. Okay, so Eclipse Nightlife, entertainment, attractiveness, well-being, and entertainment. Perfect. Okay, so if I turn this to nighttime, what's going to happen? This is a mod I'm using, so I can just switch it to night. Okay, the lights come on. Okay, that's looking cool. Okay, the museum lights up. The cinema lights up. Okay, that looks great. Oh, I thought they'd have like flickering lights or something. You know, like those clubs with like the flashing lights. Can we see inside? Maybe we can like see inside a little bit? Not really. See inside a little bit. What about these guys? Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Can we go inside this? Ooh, there is an inside. Look at little tables and stuff. There's like a whole freaking inside to this place. Is it because you can see it from outside? Yeah, you can. That's so cool. You can see it through the glass at the top. Love it. Love it. All right, let's go back to daytime. All right, so I think that's a good amount of like leisure park assets to add. There's actually one more I wanted to try and find. The Northeast pack came with, I believe it came with a, maybe it didn't. I want to say the Northeast pack, I thought it was a Northeast pack. Something came with like a Victorian style house. Was it the Southwest pack? Well, let's look at all of these. Mansions. I want to say there was like a Victorian style house that I would love to put in here, but I'll have to find where it is. There's like one of them in the game. Oh, is this it? Atkin Palmer Mansion. This is it. This is it. Where is it? Yeah, it is. It is in the Northeast pack. Why wasn't the filter picking this up? The Atkin Palmer Mansion. Okay, I think this would go perfect, like right. Where can we put this where it'd be a cool spot? Maybe like right in here? I want it like nearby the coast, but not too far. Yeah, I think right here would be a good spot. Let's pop it in right here and see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that so cool? So yeah, just in the middle of downtown, you have this like really old historic building. I love that. Yeah, that came with the Northeast pack, which is one of the free packs you can download. So that's something to keep your eye out for. TCC is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Saying, have no fear, Tim is here. Hold your applause, just throw money. Steve, I missed this earlier. Steven said, my reaction channel is doing well. It actually passed Captain Irish in subs. I saw you posting on that, Steven. Congratulations. That is really cool. That channel, if you just started that, that's grown really fast. Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. Steven says, I'm feeling blessed. Liam says, Pier 61 nightclub. V5 says, I have a few favorite movies, but Once Upon a Time in America is high on the list. You can watch it like 10 times and see something new each time. Once Upon a Time in America. Is that a Western? Once Upon a Time in America. Hold on. Let me look that up. Sergio Leone's. Is it a gangster movie? I thought I had seen this, but maybe I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll put this on my list to go see. Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah, Sergio Leone did a lot of Western movies. So maybe that's why I was confused. Steven says, thank you, sir. I just started my channel less than 3 months ago. Yeah, well, congratulations. Keep at it. Liam says, I'm having my birthday cruise going to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, It'll be my 50th. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Oh, so that's why you're in Virginia. B5 says, Once Upon a Time in America is about Jewish gangsters and is an unreliable, un narrat. I think you're saying it's a narrated story set in New York City. All right, cool. All right. So now that we got those buildings in, let's go ahead and work on this here because I want to put, like I said, I wanted to make this a passenger port. So maybe back in the day, this was just like this. Like maybe there was like warehouses on here and they turned it into a passenger port. But I'm going to have to buy this square here because I can't fit in this space. So let's go ahead and buy this square, which I'm dreading because it's going to cost me even more money, another $4,000 a month, but we're going to purchase it anyway. Waste of a square, just so I can place this in. All right, so I have the water unlocked, and so you can build a cargo harbor, which again, see, this is what I'm saying. We could put this in here, but it just looks too modern. This is not what I'm looking for here. But this, I think this fits. This looks like more just like a repurposed kind of a thing. Like a repurposed pier right here. So what I'm going to do, actually, let me delete this road here. And we should be able to just pop this right onto here. Why is this not snapping? In water. What's in water here? What's in water? Hold on. Maybe... I mean, I could force this to go in with anarchy, but I'd like this to work without anarchy. Let's just have this come out a little bit like this. Now it's saying no water. It's in water or there's no water. Well, make up your mind. Which one is it? Now it's saying there's no water. It's either in the water or there's no water. I don't know how you're supposed to snap this on. What are you supposed to snap this to? Hold on. I really want to get this to work. Okay, it's saying there's no water or it's in water. Let's keep at it. We're just going to push this back a little bit more. Okay, now it's saying in water. Okay, it must be... I mean, you must have to, like, just really get this exact to make this work. Okay, now it's saying there's no water and it's in water. You've got to be kidding me. turn off snapping. Is there a way I can get this so it's perfect? Oh, so something like this, it'll work like right here. It just won't work here. That's so weird. That is so weird. Okay, well this will do it. So like there is perfect. Nope, it says it's in water. There, right here. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. That's so hard to put on there. Why did they make this so hard? But look at that. How cool does that asset look? Oh, that is a perfect addition to this pier. All right, nice. Okay, so here, let's fix this up. So I think we can use the pick a tool. We'll grab our road here. Nope, that was the wrong thing. Grab the road. Have it extend out this way. Turn anarchy back on. And then maybe here, maybe we'll extend this out here. Why is it like underground? I'd like this to just come straight out like this. It's not exactly lined up, or is it? It's pretty close. Okay, we're going to call that good. And I'd like to round this off up here. Oof, why is the lighting all weird like this? Okay, I'll have to figure out how to clean this up. Maybe I'll put some rocks along the shore here or something to make this look a little bit nicer. But I think that is a good extension to this pier. So yeah, I think this will be a good draw for people to come in here. They can go visit these touristy locations. They can come hang out in this town here. And this will be a good thing. So let's connect this up to the boat shipping lane. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever built a harbor in this city. So we need the medium seaway, I guess, which would be this guy. And we just have to connect it up to here. So can I connect it up without anarchy? No. It says I have to buy the squares. What? I have to buy squares to connect the frickin' shipping lane. Are you freaking kidding me? I have to buy 3 squares? This is going to bankrupt me. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed at this. I have to buy 3 freaking squares. You know, I could just use anarchy and just connect it, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. So we're going to buy the 3 squares. Oh, this is going to make me go into the red. Overlapping items. Oh, it says the road is overlapping. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me delete this road. I want to try and do this without using anarchy, so I'm trying my best here. All right, that is connected up. And now, can we do in our ship routes? We go from here to here and back again. And then can we do, is there another route here? Yeah, there's another route there. So yeah, let's do 2 routes. One there, going out to here, going back out to here. Okay, so we have 2 harbor routes. What is this city? Royal Lakes and Carrizo. This will be Royal Lakes. And this one was Carrizo. Uh-oh. Are we going to need a boat, like a... Hold on. Harbor. Yeah, we don't need like a place for the boats to come out of, right? Won't they just come on their own? Will they just spawn? Okay, that took a huge chunk of my money. Look at my tile upkeep. $500,000. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm running out of money. This is not good. I'm still in the green, but that really, really hurt me. Okay, where are my boats? Where are my boats? Yeah, that's costing me a lot of money too. We're going to add a parking fee. I don't want people parking for free on here. Oh, is that a boat? Is this a boat? This is going to the harbor. I think this is our boat. Yep, here it comes. We got boats incoming, boys. It's working. All right, let me catch up on some chats here. Liam's talking about his cruise. He's getting a bunch of packages. Liam says you're snapping it to the road. Yeah, we took care of that. TCC says he was there a few years ago. Very historic. B5 says the last cruise I went on was the HMCS Provider, but it's not exactly the same kind of cruise. Liam says I don't have any packages. Talking about cruise stuff. Liam says the upkeep for the square is small because it's just water tiles. Oh, are the water tiles cheaper upkeep? Hold on. I did not know this. So let's say this tile versus, so this is 22,000 a month. This one is 27,000 a month. Oh, wait, no. I have them all selected. Hold on. Deselect that. This is 4,000. Oh, you are right, Liam. Okay, so this is only 4,000 versus 20,000. Okay. So that makes me feel better then, at least. At least it's not so bad. Selying is in chat saying, I don't think you need a boat depot. Yeah, it doesn't look like I need one because all these people spawned in. All these boats spawned in. Got some nice looking boats here. Or was this carrying anybody? It was carrying one passenger. We have one person coming into my city. Boy, this was a waste of money. One person? I don't think this is working. 0 passengers waiting. Ugh, it's costing me so much money. Okay, let's look at our stats and see if this area has increased in tourism at least. My hotel is still empty. No one wants to buy the hotel. I brought in all of this tourism. You're right next to a harbor. This is the perfect spot for a hotel. Let's look at our tourism. Yeah, look at this high tourism. This hotel should be doing business. It should be bringing in the money. Yeah, this looks pretty good here. Look at all this green. This is probably the most green out of the whole city. Yeah, out of the whole city. Why is this green? Why is this so attractive outside of the map? Outside of the map, it's super attractive. Well, this is what I wanted. So, I mean, this looks like a pretty nice area for tourists. So, at least we have been partially successful today. Liam says, Cities Skylines 1 had these finicky issues too. Now I can get on the cruise ships too and go to Royal Lakes. Liam says, my cruise ships have arrived. So Liam says, it's your boats. You got 3 of them coming now. V5 says, having to pay anything to use the ocean seems like kind of the thing the U.S. Navy would have something to say about. Freedom of navigation is kind of a big deal for them. Selling says you need more leisure stuff, then you will get more people from the DLC. Like the bowling alley, rock climbing, go-karts, arcade, cinema, theater. Yeah, there are so many other cool assets. There's some I really want to use, but they're just too big. I actually don't have that much space here. I will show you guys. Like if we go back to our filters. Go to everything, and we go to leisure venues. Like some of these are really cool, like sports park complex. Look at how big this is. I would have to delete like 4 city blocks to put. I'd have to delete all these 4 city blocks to put this in here. But it looks so cool though. It might be worth it. No, I don't think that would go there. We'll save that for the suburbs where there's more room. Okay, let's talk about parks. So a whole bunch of new parks got added in this update, like this one here. Look at this beautiful, colorful park here. I placed it here next to these apartment buildings because I think it would be nice to put little parks here. I put in some more row houses down here, and I built this kind of custom park in the middle here. I think this would be cool if you had all these row houses and then there's a nice little park in the center here. I have a skate park, and this is just props for like a little soccer field and a little playground. And I did add this. This is the welfare office from the Eastern European pack. I actually don't know what these do. They cost a lot of money. This is like $100,000 a month. $100,000 a month, and I have my budget set to 50% efficiency. So as you can see, it's 26% efficient. But like, what is this actually doing? Is the welfare office, is it getting people jobs? Like, what is this doing? It just seems like really expensive to me, but I don't think it actually does anything. Other than take my money. That's government services for you. Just takes your tax dollars and you get nothing for it. Liam says, have you heard about a mod opening up all the land on the map yet? I have not heard about that. Does that exist? I didn't think that was a thing. Selling says, maybe you need different leisure areas, meaning more than one. B5 says, the welfare offices are kind of broken and do almost nothing. Yeah, that's the sense I get. I just get the sense they don't do a whole lot. Selling says, one of the parks has a track in their description on the building. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there is like a go-kart kind of a track. Liam says, I think that's what people think about the welfare offices in real life. About the track, I was thinking about the Selyang. I was thinking about the go-kart track specifically because I was thinking of building an F1 racing circuit in the city. Is that something you guys would like to see? There's like there's a mod pack that I can download with all these specific assets to build an F1 racing track. And if we built the go-kart, if I put in the go-kart asset, it could be like, that could be like the starting asset for like to start kids, training kids on how to be F1 drivers. And so I could do the go-kart track, and then we could have the F1 racing track. I don't know. That's a lot of work, though. I don't know if you guys are into that. Liam's asking if we like the stream yet. Yeah, you know what? Should we do a like spike? If you guys are enjoying this seaside area with my brand new working port, go ahead and hit that like button. In 3, 2, 1, like spike, boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Something else I want to point out really quick about the new patch is they changed the way that crime works in the game, which I actually really like because crime was pretty much non-existent before. But if you go to police, you can see most of my city is like red. This means that I have a pretty high probability of crime. I have 83% probability of crime. And even though I have a lot of police stations, like there's one here, and there's one here, and there's one here, but I have my budget set for so low that I don't have very many cops patrolling. And so that means that if you have less cops patrolling, that's more likelihood that crime will happen. So what I should do, but I can't do because I don't have very much money. But let's just experiment. Let's raise up my police budget. It's at 50% right now. Let's raise it to 100%. And what this is going to do is I have all these vehicles in maintenance. See, I only have 4 cars out. Okay, so now I have 5. And hopefully I'll have, now I have 6. Okay, so now that my budget is up, now I have 7. I'll have more cars patrolling, and hopefully some of these will start going down as these patrol cars start hitting these buildings. See, more police cars are going out and about, and this should really help bring down my average crime probability. But honestly, I really don't have that much of a problem with crime. I have only 1 person has been arrested in this city. 3 criminals in jail, 1 arrest. I have 90 capacity. So crime isn't really that much of a problem for me. But I think already some of these are already started to lighten some of the colors here on these buildings. So I think this is already having an impact, which is good. Oh, the streets are green now, too. Because before the streets used to be orange, and now the streets are green, which shows that there's better coverage. So yeah, I think we're heading in the right direction here. This is good. We'll let this run for a little while, and hopefully my probability will go down. I mean, 83% is a pretty high crime stat. Selling says, does the welfare office have a description? I think it does. It says local welfare office. This is a standard large panel system building. Many other types of buildings, schools, post offices, social buildings, etc., were made from the same concrete prefabs. This is the Eastern European building. Liam says, "Oh yeah, I saw that on Biff's video about crime. I don't have many police stations, so when I play my game, my crime is going to go through the roof." Your city isn't that big. My city's over 600,000. Really? 600,000? That's crazy. I'm at 25,000. How am I only at 25,000 and you're at so much more than me? I've been playing for a really long time. I'm only at 25,000. Okay, let's work on this a little bit more. And you'll probably notice I have this big blank space here. I want to start filling this in because this is valuable real estate. This is real estate that is right next to my main road here. And can I just say, I love the view here. I love that you have this like grungy oil industry all in the background and then this lone windmill. It's so great. It's really like giving me this like grungy harbor vibe. You know, like this is not necessarily the nicest area. It's just a kind of a cool inner city, maybe like a hard part of town. You know what I'm saying? But it's still very important. Like it's very important part of the industry of the city. And we got a lot of industry over here, like along this main road. But my thoughts is that this area here, this land here, would be used mostly for transport logistics. And not like modern, because remember we're thinking like back 50s and 60s, like to support these kind of old harbor ports. I figured like there would be like a lot of like big parking lots where trucks can come and park, maybe some warehouses, maybe some some like low-rise office buildings, but maybe mostly just these like truck parking lots where companies can come and do like their logistics as a company right nearby the port. That's really how I want to fill in this area, like right along this main road here. I think that makes like a lot of sense to me. So what I'm going to do to start is just throw in some pavement, really. We're going to pave this up. And let's see, what color is this? Yeah, it's a good color. Let's go with this. We'll throw it. Oop. It's the wrong thing. So we're just going to start with this area right here. All right, so nice concrete pad right here. Oh, I don't know if I like this concrete. Yeah, you know what? It has a vibe to it. It has a vibe. We'll go with it. Maybe we'll use different kinds of concrete for the different areas. But let's go check. I want to see what kind of office type buildings I have here. So let's go to buildings. Let's go to office buildings. We'll go to, no, I don't want the high rise. I want like the low rise. Yeah, so just kind of like these low, why is this not snapping? Oh, snapping to road. There we go. Yeah, so some of these like low-rise kind of buildings. Nothing too small. So maybe we'll have one on, like right there. Overlapping items. No, we'll have to turn anarchy on. So we'll have a little guy right there. Maybe we'll have another little guy right here. And these are just like the little office buildings. So 2x2? Yeah. Oh, perfect. Like a little teeny one right there. All right, and now we can like add little fences to kind of separate out all these different areas. Yeah, what's a good fence we could use here? Maybe industrial high? Yeah, I like this. Industrial low. Residential. Yeah, we'll just use this industrial one. And we'll throw it on maybe like right along here. So maybe this guy has like a little area like this. And he'll like store like little containers and stuff in there. And then we'll add another one down here. So we're just creating all these different like little lots along here. Look at that. Yeah, perfect. And so then I can plop in like truck trailers and little containers and boxes and crates and like all kinds of stuff like all along here. And my idea is that we would continue to extend this out here. Plus, this will also give me more jobs because these will also fill up with like office jobs. And these have already started filling up. 9 out of 9 employees. Oh, no one's been there. We really don't have any demand for office. What I might have to do is lower my taxes for office. Lower my taxes a little bit. See if that increases my demand. Come on, move in here, people. I know you want to. Well, we got one. I don't know why they wouldn't want to move into my city. Yeah, I think that's going to look really good. And I think it's just like fitting for this area. And then most of this will have filled out. I have to do some more like along this waterfront here for sure. I'm thinking this would be more bigger residential apartment buildings along the front here. Yeah, kind of like this, kind of like what we have here. But I'm going to try and play with a couple of things and maybe fill this in some more. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for this area here. And then I, of course, need to expand this out here some more too. Selling says, I like the new arena in the DLC. Liam says, I like that's how the 50s were. Selling says, truck stops. B5 says, marshalling yards are the big parking lots you organize the trucks on. You can have them around a lot for ports and large factories or mines. Yeah, that's kind of like what we're doing. Selling says 1 to 2 floors, and that will put between the offices. It would be cool to have storage locker facilities. Liam says, move in, people. Yeah, we need more people to move in. You know what we should also put in here is a really good gas station. And there's a good one that came with the UK pack. And I think that would go really good. Probably we'd want it right here at the beginning, at the entrance here. So, yeah, I mean, this is like a perfect spot for it right here. Look at all these people walking around. Now, that's a lot of people. Let's see where that UK asset is. Signature buildings. I think it's in UK. Residential? No, commercial. What? I already put it down? Oh no, I haven't put it down yet. Yeah, there's actually 3. They're different sizes. There's a small one, a medium one, and a large one. How big is the small one? Because that's the small size. That's the medium size. No, we want the... This has got to be the large one, guys. We got to have the large one. Ugh, that looks kind of grungy. Looks a little bit grungy, but you know what? That makes sense. This is kind of a grungy part of the city. I like it. Okay, so this is tourism and well-being and import bonus. So that is good, but we do need a company to move in here. So hopefully someone will move in. We got someone already. We got someone to move in. Selling petrochemicals. Nice. All right, so that's good. Look at down here. We did get some office demand already. So did these guys move in yet? Yes, that worked. So we have people moving in at all of these office buildings. That is great. So that means that I can continue to kind of do this with office buildings all down along here. That is perfect. Okay, let's take a look at our unemployment. Unemployment's like at 10%. So that means that there's be lots of people to go work at these jobs, which is good. Homelessness. Okay, so this is the new homeless thing. You can now see homelessness in the population tab. I have 6 homeless people. And let's see where the homeless encampments are. They should be purple on the map. Okay, so we have some... Oh, no! We have homeless at our big, beautiful park. This is like my premium park. The #1 park in our fancy old district is where the homeless are congregating. Where are they? Oh, no, they're all over the place. They're over here... And they're over here. They're probably here because there's not enough jobs, is what I'm guessing. So if we go here to the people, you can see they're highly educated. Oh, he does have a job. These people do have jobs. They're just homeless. Okay, so that means that I need more housing. Really? I have no demand for housing. Do I not have any empty housing? I do have empty housing. I think this is a bug, because these have never filled up for me. 0 households. Yeah, this has got to be bugged, because... Yeah, these have never filled up. They have... it's a mixed building, so it has a company in it, but it doesn't have any households in it, which is just a real kind of a bummer. But I don't mind because it still has a company in it, so that's good. But I guess I really don't have any empty housing. Oh no, there's some empty housing here. Oh, this is probably really expensive housing, though. They probably can't. If you're homeless, you probably can't afford to move into this nice, fancy neighborhood here. This is like a fancy house. So what about my cheap housing? I might need more cheap housing. Like, this is the cheap housing here. No, there's room here. There's plenty of room here. 4 out of 112 slots is occupied. This one's full. Yeah, there's plenty of room here. So these homeless people... Oh, I'm about to sneeze. These homeless people just need to stop being homeless. You need to get out of my park. You could go live in my nice projects that I built for you out here next to my industry. I don't know why they don't want to move in there. It's very frustrating. Liam says, affordable housing. Selling says this must be older issues. You need low rent subsidized housing. I mean, maybe the problem is my taxes are too high. That's probably part of it too. if I lower my taxes, they'll have more money to pay for rent. So I'm sure that's part of it. I mean, my taxes are kind of high. But, I mean, look at my budget. My budget is, like, so tight. Oh, my goodness. Let me check out my traffic. Traffic's going... It's moving pretty good, but it is pretty busy. Got traffic all down here. Why is there so much traffic here? Look at all of these people waiting for the bus. Holy cow. That's a lot of people waiting for the bus. All right, I'll have to check my buses too. All right, well, that's a pretty good place to end it, I think. We went through a lot of different stuff. Was there anything else I needed to do today? Let me try and do one more thing before I wrap things up. One more thing, which I wanted to just check and see. There's a Ferris wheel in this game. I want to see if I could throw in a Ferris wheel. It might be too big, though. Here it is, Ferris wheel. Oh, it's massive. It is massive, but that would have gone really cool right here. Is there enough? Yeah, there's not even enough room to put it here. That's too big. That would have been really cool along the waterfront here, though. Maybe we'll figure out some other way to put it in. Or maybe we'll just put it somewhere else. Yeah, we'll have to save this for somewhere else. There just really is not enough room there. Okay, that's going to be it for me for today, though. Celiank says in chat, let me just catch up on these. Celiank says, I wish you could do taxes per district. That's an interesting thought. What about subway or trams? Yeah, I really don't have very good mass transit in the city yet. I just really haven't spent much time on it. I do have buses that run pretty much everywhere, but that's it. We just have some buses. So we really I don't think we have enough population for mass transit, honestly. Liam says, nice stream. Thank you, Liam. Have fun on your cruise, Liam. All right, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. And everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.